Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we are back in iLMS once again at Monza this week for another run in the Ford. I haven't driven the Ford for a good few weeks actually. It's been a while since I've actually raced the Ford, so I might be a little bit out of practice here. And I don't think the Ford's that strong around Monza. I don't think it's that strong, period, really. I think it's got pretty heavily beaten across the head with the old Nerf, but or the old BOP. But anyway, I think we might be the only Ford in the field by the looks of it. So, oh, hang on, actually there might be one at the very back by the looks of it. So anyway.
Get ready, going green.
But yep, hour-long race around Monza as per with iLMS. No tyre change, fuel required. Starting P14 is the 8 car. Pretty strong GTE field as usual. A lot of bimmers. Not too many though, 6 bimmers in the 18 car GTE field. So again, pretty good spread of cars in GTE, which has been really good to see. Bimmer not taking over as much as I thought it would. I think we got a spot already, we have. Let's see what we can do. Not expecting miracles here. As I say, the Ford, I think, not particularly strong these days. So Porsche seems to be the all-round strongest car. And then the Bimmer and the Ferrari kind of have certain tracks they're good at. The Ford just seems to be a bit slow now. But either way, still going to try and have a good time here. See what we can make out of this race.
Right side. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear.
Oh.
Slow car ahead. Go right. Car right. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Ooh.
Clear on the right. 2 wide.
We got a hit
Still
there.
Hold your line.
I didn't feel anything through the wheel, but it was a very
Stay on the right.
low-speed hit, so...
Still there. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Go left.
God, just
Still
twats
there.
everywhere.
Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Don't do it. Oh boy, that's a bit deep. Righto, this guy wants to be on the move. He's the number 4 car, so he'll probably have a bomb. Yep, sure will.
Car on your left. Keep to the right.
Ooh.
Clear. Car on your left.
Being a bit too kind.
Clear.
Whoops, it's my bad. Oh,
Go right.
shit.
Go right. Go left. Go left. Go left.
Woo! Oh, man. What was that? I absolutely cacked it. Oh, man. What is going on? Classic iLMS. I love seeing that nothing's changed at all. As I say, I haven't raced. I actually haven't done a race for about 4 or 5 days because I tried to do some... it might have been iLMS again. I tried to do some... no, it was IMSA, sorry. Tried to do some IMSA at Sebring. No, I'm thinking of the week before. It was one of the two. I tried to do one of the two and wasn't getting any success, so I kind of just rage quit. That's right. I tried to do 2 runs it was either IMSA or iLMS, and both of them ended in tears. iLMS, it was iLMS at Road America. It was last week, and I tried to do a couple of runs, and both of them I got murdered or murdered myself, so decided to just stop, sort of have a few days without racing, just kind of try to sort of rejig. And it seems to work so far. The luck's going my way so far. We're up to P10 already, from literally just surviving the absolute chaos. As I say, it's good to see that things haven't changed at all. See what we can do though. Pace probably isn't going to be that great because, as I said, I don't think the Ford's that fast, for one, and also I'm just generally out of practice, so see we go though. Just happy to have survived more than a lap. It was a good start. Yeah, I'd be happy with this. I'd be happy to just stay in 10th and bring it home from here. That'd be fine with me. See if we can get some pace going here. See if we can maybe catch this battle ahead for P8. To be battling pretty hard, which again I don't understand why. We're what, 3 laps into what's going to probably end up being something like a 35 lap race, hour long race. I don't really get why battling so hard, but hey ho. Yep, there's some inevitable contact, or near enough to. Wow, they are literally trading panels, which makes no sense to me, but anyway. I mean, hey, it's letting me catch them, so I can't really be too upset, but yeah. Good old iLMS. As I say, it's good to see nothing's changed. The driving standard is still as abysmal as it always has been. Oh yeah, that Ferrari I think's either got to slow down or he had damage. Probably to slow down. Trying to break the slipstream of the Bimmer behind. Seem to be doing okay on that so far. He's just hanging in there, but looks to be getting away from Rafael behind. I think he's got some pretty severe damage, I'd imagine, after the getting caught up in that crash out of Ascari, so I think he's just limping home at this point. Long way to limp around though, 50 minutes with damage around Monza. It takes out Hook. Looks like the Bimmer might have made a mistake, so he's dropped out of slipstream range now, so that's good. This LMP2 though, gotta watch out for. Nightmare like after getting through all the chaos at the start, will get murdered by a prototype somewhere along the line, probably.
Car right.
But he got me at a good spot, which is nice.
Clear on the right.
Good. Well, man, what a race already. Not even a sixth of the way through it yet. It's already been more than action-packed enough. But as I say, we are keeping with these two, so we may have a shot at maybe getting a P8 if things go our way. Rarely do, but you know, one can dream. Gonna be back in the Ford though. It's been a while since I've driven this car, as I said. Obviously did most of his driving the Bimmer when it was released, although as I mentioned, the last few weeks or so I've been very busy at work, so I haven't really actually had a lot of time or energy to drive, so I haven't really done that many hours at all the last few weeks, so or well, last few weeks as of late March when this was recorded, but yeah. So I'm a little bit out of practice just in general, but you know, good to when I can have the odd race. Keep the skills vaguely fresh. Yeah, well, his car does not look very pretty. See how hard he fights. I think it might be pretty hard. Bit of the red mist will probably take over. Do you think? Wouldn't mind clearing this guy so I can try and catch up to David, would be the plan, but see what happens. Refuel's a relatively big one, about 40 litres thereabouts. On your JRT makes sense because you're on full throttle so much around here. And I'm happy to go around your outside, just FYI.
Right side. Stay on the left. Keep to the left.
Wow,
Keep to the
wow,
left.
wow,
Clear.
wow. Wow. It never goes well for me. There's never, ever a time when I can get a clean run. Never is now. Oh well, keep going. Not much we can do about it.
Car right.
Boy.
Still there.
Oh my
Hold
god,
your
get the
line.
move done,
Clear
seriously.
on the right.
Yeah, wow.
In front.
Yeah, well done, Joel. It's a really worthwhile fight there, man. Good stuff. Man. Some people just make no sense, but anyway. See what we can do. I don't know how we are. I can't really tell. I get the feeling I'm down top end. I do get the niggling
Car on your
suspicion.
left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, we're definitely down top end. That's frustrating. All because someone couldn't... Wow, and he's going to nearly wipe out a P1 as well. Oh, there's just so many idiots, man. It amazes me, these guys, the amount of them that race all the time and they're absolute brain-dead twats. It just boggles the mind. Anyway.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
0 point fighting him, we've got no top end anyway. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Slow car ahead, car
Oh,
stopped ahead.
oh
car
my
stopped
god,
ahead.
what has
Car
happened
stopped
here?
on the left.
Holy crap.
Go right.
Wow. Oh man. Sim racing in 2019, it's an experience. That's about all I got for it. Oh man. Anyway. Oh my god, and every LMP1 has no idea. Oh man. Now I just have to tag on to Nikon's slipstream and hope for the best, I think, at this point. Because we've got no top end, I don't think. Looks like the right side's pretty beaten up, so we're just going to have to hope that old mate here can tag us along. Yeah, we're just slipstream and still barely catching. Oh man, I just want to go on record and say how retarded most drivers are in sim racing now, and it's just how it is now, unfortunately. The hobby, as I said, yes, in terms of the quality of the content, it's a beautiful time to get into sim racing, you know, but I just, oh boy, I'm not used to how early this guy brakes, anyway. Oh yes, those juicy locked fronts. Yeah, you know, in terms of the content, you know, top time, definitely the best time probably to get into sim racing so far, you know, in its existence. But in terms of the quality of driving, yeah, probably not. I wouldn't advise it, to be honest. I think it's gotten so much worse than it used to be. Oh boy, that's going to be a slowdown. Oh wow, no, okay. Well, game is apparently just having a bit of a snooze. Good. Away with that one. Yeah, we're definitely down, and the car just doesn't feel as responsive. It's definitely lost something. Anyway, just got to fang it. Slipstream is the only thing keep me in the game, because I got nothing at the moment. After Joel just apparently couldn't give up a fight that he was never going to win, but anyway. The good news is I think everyone behind me is badly damaged or slow, so apart from Sean, so I think if we just keep it going, we could still get a 10th or 11th here. Still just get something out of this, despite the fact that we're running around with a dead car. I think Sean probably was going to get to us anyway. I get a feeling his pace is pretty good. Pretty sure, so. Wow, David's dropping like an absolute fly, but by looks of it, he got heavily caught up in that crash. Why is he going defensive? I don't...
Car right. Clear.
Will you please just go forward? Come on, let's go. I don't get these people. That don't make any sense to me. Anyway. I mean, I could fight him, but there's not really much point when I'm down on top end anyway, so... Yeah, Sean will get us all, but that's fine. Not too bothered about that. I'm really just now I'm just trying to win the wounded cars battle. Be the winner of the wounded cars race, basically, at this point, so... Problem is, these guys have absolutely no idea what they're doing, so that's good. I don't know why this guy isn't trying to pass him. It makes no sense, but anyway. I guess he hasn't realised that Joel's damaged, or what? I don't quite get what the plan is here, but anyway. I mean, if I was old mate, I'd be going, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one out of the three of us who isn't damaged. So, the problem is that Joel's a twat, as has been clearly evidenced already. Probably wreck us all if he can. I might just pit anyway, I think. Even though it'll mean I'm out of slipstream, I think I prefer to be out of slipstream and away from this cancer than anything else. Wow, he's going to do nearly the exact same thing to old mate. He is going to do the same thing to old mate. Wow. What is this? This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Just be careful with Joel, Sean. He'll wreck you. The defend man, so just be careful. I'm going to name him out because he's pissing me off now. He's just being ridiculous, to be honest.
Car right. Clear.
I just want him to get wrecked. I either want him to get wrecked or wreck himself. Preferably wreck himself. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. That's death. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Well, that's one gone. I mean, it's the wrong car. I was hoping Joel would go, but anyway. I guess, you know, whatever works, really. Probably going to let Sean have it. I'd actually prefer Sean to take him on than me. I don't really want to, if I can help it. I'm waiting for that pit window to open, and it just hasn't opened yet. Although it should do. Probably in a lap, actually. It should open. Probably just take what the recommended says. Actually, we can probably go one less. Yeah, probably about 33. Good news is as well, I think we are literally the last of the surviving GTEs. That's how many deaths in GTE there have been in this race. It's pretty bonkers, really.
Left
Signal,
side.
there you go.
Clear.
Not much point, he's got more pace anyway, and I prefer he make the hole than I do it. I've kind of had enough of dealing with Joel, so... Have at it, Sonny Jim, because I'm not really in the mood, so... I mean, to be fair, looking at the gaps, the best I'd be is ahead of Joel, really, and that's about it. So
Car right.
I don't think I would have had the pace
Clear.
to catch. I would probably have the pace to keep with Mario and everyone ahead, but I don't think I would have been able to actually get by them or anything. God, this is pretty cancerous. Oh, yep. Sean's being notably passive, as I'm trying to be as well. P2, that's going to cause chaos. Oh, man. Here we go. Joel's going to... I don't know why he's fighting. He'll fight it. No point, because Sean's going to be quicker. Fair good move from Sean there. Opportunistic move. I think the pit window's open. I'm pretty convinced at this point. I'm just coming in, because I really don't want to deal with Joel if I can help it. We'll put in that 32 just to be safe. Just in case it does actually tick over. How much damage do we have? 33. Okay. We'll take a little. We'll take like 5 seconds of repairs and see if that does anything. It won't. Sit here for a little bit. Come on, you bastard. There we go. I'll do about 6 seconds of repairs. Probably didn't do anything, but maybe it'll just give us that extra K or 2 in the straights. Well, well, well. Alright, well, that's done. So let's see what we can do. As I say, at this point, as you can see, the worst we're going to get is P11. We're going to still gain on where we started no matter what happens, as long as we finish pretty much. So that's nice, but see what we can do. Really, our only competition at this point is Dave and Joel, so if we can beat them, that'll do. As I say, really, if we beat them, then in the end we only probably lost maybe a spot. Like, we may be able to keep out of Sean, but I think that would have been about it. I think we had the pace to catch the group ahead. So yeah, so we're losing. I'm trying to figure out how much we're losing in a straight here. Yeah, it's just those couple of tenths which add up at a power track like Monza. And you have the added effect of the car being a little bit looser in the corners because it doesn't have the downforce.
Clear on the right.
Anyway, one of these days I get a clean race. I'm very rare these days. Mostly just get wrecked out of races. Oh, interesting. Sean pitting as well. That's weird. I don't know why he's pitted with me. I mean, I just pitted because I wanted to get away from... Oh, no, is he gone? Oh, shoot, is he out? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, well, if he's gone, that's another freebie. Well... Apparently just surviving and getting all the positions here. God, what a race. What a absolute terrible race. Oh my god. Yep, he's dead apparently. Well. Oh man. So in the end, we may have literally lost effectively nothing. I mean, as long as we can jump out here, Joel, which we should be able to do. I think he's got more damage than I had by the looks of it, hopefully. So hopefully we can get some... Oh, not do that. Jesus. Oh. That was close. Not going to beat him out doing that, so... But yeah, as I say, I think in terms of content, it's a very good time to get into sim racing. Like, the content is top notch. It's definitely the best that it's ever been. The quality just keeps getting better. You got more choices coming out all the time. It's all just getting better as the time goes on. But the main issue with that, kind of a knock-on effect of that, is that because you've got more people doing it, it's more popular. You've got a lot more twats. So in terms of the driving quality, I don't think it's that good of a time to really be getting into it, really. But anyway, we'll keep going. What we do, we did nearly loop it, bearing in mind, so yeah. Without the looping, would have probably done a mid 46-ish, so yeah, losing about 6-7 tenths, which is pretty big. Compared to what we should be doing. As I say, it's a knock-on effect of having the damage, so you have less top end, and then also having a little less stability in the corners because the aero is compromised. It does also mean you have compromised grip through, obviously, especially the medium to high-speed corners. So there's that as well. But as I say, if we can play our cards right, we should still be able to hopefully pretty much end up where we would have been anyway, just obviously a bit further down on the cars ahead. Which I will take, considering this race has been pretty cancerous from the start. It's just been horrid, really, my god. As I say, it shows how poor most of the driving is. I swear it's so bad these days. It's just... It used to be so much better, man. And you could say, I mean, yeah, part of it probably is the nostalgia glasses taking over and making those days seem better, you know, than they really were, but I swear to God, it never used to be this bad. I swear I used to be able to get way more clean races. But anyway. There's our 2-row, I think he's just pitted, so... That's the thing, though. We might still gain a spot or two from people getting killed, so... All we can do is keep going. 0.8, so what's that going to be, like a 40? Yeah, as I thought. So yeah, we're losing around about that, really, 7 or 8 tenths. And that's mostly just from not having top end, which is a big shame, but anyway. But, as I say, if we just keep it clean, we should be able to beat out, hopefully, at least David. Yeah, we definitely will beat out David at this point. Looks like he's struggling even more. Hopefully we can beat out Joel and then snag an 8th still, you know, snag something out of this race. Should be kind of funny after how it's been so far. Oh man, that might be a slowdown. Oh, okay, got away with it. Shame, because as I say, it's always good to get back in the Ford. No, that's a cheeky off track. We'll have to look at... Oh, looks like he got murdered by somebody. Rip. So that's going to clean up that particular problem. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time, so he's effectively gone. So really the only question is if I can beat Joel out, and as long as we do that, then we're going to be all green, really, but I don't know if we will, actually. I think we may have sat there taking a bit too many repairs, I get a feeling. Doesn't seem like pace is any better, so... I'll lose probably fuel usage is a little bit out as well. Tends to be when you have damage, but keep trying. All we can do really. Just keep pumping the laps and so we end up at the end really. Still only still not even halfway, by the way, just noticing the time. Still got half the race to do. So
right side. Clear on the right.
really need that slipstream. Not going to get it though. She's pretty munted. Pretty munted. It was really that secondary contact. It was when we kind of got glued together that the main damage happened, I think. I think the initial contact wasn't too bad. It was that secondary kind of rubbing that did the damage. I have to look back, but I felt like I couldn't have gone much further left, and it Seems a bit coincidental that he then has a similar sort of contact with the Bimmer as well. I don't know, it seems a bit coincidental to me, so I'll look back, but I get the feeling it's not going to be on me. Which again makes no sense. He's not going to win the battle, but he was that desperate to fight for a position that early in the race that he was willing to wreck his own further and mine in order to defend it. It's just how people are these days. As I say, racecraft, probably should make clear I'm going. Yeah, not really a lot of racecraft in the fields anymore. As I say, general standard of everything has plummeted pretty heavily.
Go right.
P1 and a P2 coming together. I was hoping it'd be a GTE, but anyway. Right, interestingly, we are keeping with Arturo, which is weird. We are keeping with Joel. Not really catching him though, which is kind of a concern. Hopefully he doesn't bomb, don't do it. Thank you.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah, Arturo doesn't seem to have any pace, which is interesting, so I wonder if he's got damage too. Hope so, that'd be kind of handy. Pretty much stuck to doing mid 46s at this point, about the best we can do with the damage, so... A lot of pace being bled, but, you know, not a lot you can really do. Looking like we should be bang on fuel though. Assuming it doesn't go one more. If it does actually go one more, then we're in a lot of strife, but anyway. We'll just cap off things. Oh man, what a downer of a race. Mine's been good the last few days not to be racing, so it really isn't that good anymore. It really isn't. It's a shame. It's a real shame that we've come to this point. But, you know, unfortunately that's where we're at. Unfortunately, racing has kind of died. Really. It's just no standard at all. But anyway, we'll finish this one off and... Wow, Arturo really has no pace anyway. Yeah, finish this one off. And go from there, really. I don't know what's going on with Arturo because he genuinely seems to have no pace whatsoever, but anyway. Keeping with him, my pace is very bad thanks to the damage, so not sure what the go is there. Oh, please don't bomb. Oh, he's gonna bomb. No, he's not cool. Thank you to the LMP1. Oh no. Don't tell me we're gonna go a lap extra, I don't need that. Not sure if the LMP1s have pitted, I don't think they have. I'm hoping they haven't.
Right side. Clear.
Oh, well done. Oh my god, seriously.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
I am officially in the MX5 rookies timed race of iLMS, apparently. These guys all have B-class licenses too. This is the kind of the real concern of all this. But anyway, shows the license system is pretty fundamentally broken. But anyway,
Left side. Clear.
well, at the very worst, I think we're on for a P9 at the worst. But hopefully we can get a P8. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I'm gonna get bombed here, aren't I?
Right side. Keep
Oh,
to the
come
left.
on.
Clear on the right. Left side. Clear.
Oh, that was the grass. Oh.
Right side. Clear on the right.
That would have cost me a lot of time. Yep. That's a shame. That's a big lockup. That was a bad one. Bit too deep.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right.
Well, hopefully what's going to happen here is Dominic and Joel are going to battle for literally no good reason, because they're on, one's pitted, one hasn't, but I don't think Joel is able to process any information beyond throttle brake, I assume. So hopefully they'll battle. If they kill each other, that'd be good. If they can murder each other, that'd be great, and that's 2 more freebies, so I wouldn't be against that at all. Oh man, it's still 20 minutes. This is a long, long drag, I'm not going to lie to you. Long drag. It's quite demoralising. No, I think about it, I might not even be able to... Oh, no, I should be able to go back and look at it. Oh, 34. We'll see we go. Hopefully I can. I hope I'll be able to go back and see the incident, because I want to know whether I was at fault at all or not.
car on your left. The leader's pitting now. Clear.
Okay, righto, so the leader is pitting, so yeah, we'll be fine on fuel then, that's good.
The leader's pitting now.
This is good to know.
The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, Tsuro must have had a bang somewhere, because he's got no pace at all, so I'm guessing he's had an instance somewhere too.
Left side. Clear.
Oh man, it's going to be one of the most demoralising I've had for a while. Oh, I think Joel's disappeared. Please tell me he DQ'd himself. That'd be really good. I would laugh pretty hard at that. That'd be good comedy. Have a look. Re-look again. I swear I didn't see his name just then. No, I don't see it. I do not see it. No, I think he's gone. Oh, please tell me that he DQ'd himself. I'd be very, very happy to hear that news. The one good thing that's happened all race. Most justified DQ I've seen. I think he may have just pitted, actually. That might be where it is. Find out in a second. Yep. No. There we go. Damn it. I had hope. There you go. I shouldn't have taken the damage, because if I hadn't, I would have been ahead of him. So it was my mistake there. Oh, hello. There's David as well. Well, puts us up to, believe, P9. I think that's it. Yeah, P9. It's okay. I'll give us something to aim for here. These last few laps, not much else we were going to be aiming for anyway. So there's Mario there, 36. Yeah, so I think we might be able to get Arturo by the looks of it. Looks like he had some sort of scrape somewhere. So if we hadn't have been murdered or kicked, we might have got Arturo. So we could have been one more up. But other than that, I think that's it. We've only really lost a spot or two effectively. So really hasn't lost us too much in the grand scheme of things. So P9 now. We'll see if we can get a P8. Kind of cool, I suppose, considering this has been a pretty shocking race. Just all round, really, it's been a very poor race. Lovely run to the first chicane there. Careful through there, because I think the car's a bit, the damage is a bit more stable.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Now I've got to remember what I've got to do here is I've got to keep 4 times spare, so I can't have any more off tracks. So I want to keep 4 times spare in case I want to spear Joel into a fence somewhere or door him off the track. So that's what I'm going to just keep in reserve if I can. Well, Arturo has literally nothing. He must have had a scrape somewhere. But to be honest, we're not seemingly falling too far behind those. Anyway, as I say, I think it would have probably been between Mario and Arturo, I think, had we not had the shenanigans. So. Just making mistakes everywhere. Lovely. Oh, hello, Keith's gone. Hello. That's a free spot. There you go. So this is now over P7. Just keep gaining spots from people dying, apparently, which is pretty sick. Oh, this... Alright, we're going to go left then. We better follow him.
Car right. You're on the left. 3 wide. Car right. 2 wide.
Oh,
Clear.
man.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Whoops, 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 whoops. That's a little bit of a bonk.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time.
I think I know why that didn't stop. There's a gear higher than I meant to be. Might be why that didn't stop. I thought I'd change down, but I think I hadn't quite. Oh, come on, clear. Please clear. Please clear. There we go. Alright, we're good. At this point, as I say, because there's nobody else nearby, it's really just this battle. Guys making mistakes like I am, so we're going to be pretty even. Yeah, that was weird. I thought I definitely clicked it to change down, and decided not to. Must have been that delay on the gear changes, but it's okay. Yeah, as I say. Anyway, all good. Oh, someone going a bit of an excursion through a scurry. Ooh, yeah. There we go, that's better. Well, hello, we're actually gaining on our best because of the slipstream. Unbelievable. That's not happened all race. I haven't had this straight line speed since the start. I love bashing the curbs. Always good fun. Stop locking out. Round 2, oh, PTSD intensifies.
Car right. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear, right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Try to sort of stop it on the apex on him a bit. Alright, I think we're good. Well, at least we got it done on him. But as I say, bit of a shame. Because, I mean, look at that. We're actually still keeping with Mario and Arturo, despite all this, which shows where we should actually be, but that's okay. As I say, I think at worst, we maybe lost, like 2 spots below where we should be. You know, we maybe be battling with Mario, we'll be just ahead of him. That's it. That's as far as we would have got. So, considering things, we haven't lost too much, really. We're still going to gain 7 spots from where we started, mostly from just surviving, but oh.
Right side. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Clear.
What a terrible, terrible race, though. Dashed the curb way too hard there. It's alright. Joel nearly looped it there, so almost got him out of slipstream range. Not that it matters, I don't think he's got the pace anymore to keep with, which is good. Well, we're still catching Arturo, but wouldn't have mattered whether we took the repairs or not. As I say, a bit of a shame, because it would have been a top 5 there if we'd not been kicked, but 3 to go this time by. Nearly done. At this point, just bringing it home, really making sure we don't make any major boo-boos to give Joel a sniff back into it. Just trying to keep it straight. As I say, considering how compromised we've been for probably, yeah, I think it would have been 3/4, probably at least 2/3 of this race, then considering how compromised we've been for that time, how much time we've been bleeding because of that, I will happily take this result. As I say, helps that a lot of the field blew up, but you know, take what you can, especially these days in sim racing with how poor the standards are. You know, it's a bit of a, well, it's very pot luck whether you get a good result, unless you're right at the pointy end. Unless you're right up there, you're not going to get the results. And unfortunately, the only way to be up there is to be doing all the laps. And as I think I mentioned before, I don't have the time to be able to do that anymore. So yeah, I'm unfortunately in that zone where I'm in with all those people who, a lot of them who race 20 times more than I do, generally in the same car, and yet they're still more useless than me, which I've never understood. But anyway, as I say, at least we'll get something out of it. Drag the wounded forward to a result of some kind. We'll probably end up still gaining rating. Probably not SR, because we had a bunch of off tracks in the 4 times and all that, but we should still be able to salvage possibly some IR. I mean, as you can see, we're not even bleeding too much time to the top 3 or 4 or so, really. Like, we're still, whoa, still you know, we're still keeping pace with them, more or less, despite the fact, as I say, that we're down on top end and effectively kecked. But anyway,
you have about 2 laps of fuel there.
Yeah, 2.5 laps, just under 2 to go, so we're looking good to. Oh, I don't do it now. As I say, it doesn't help I've been driving pretty poorly all race. I haven't been driving well, being out of practice and all that sort of shenaniganry. So here we go, assuming that I get the desire to race again after whatever this race has been. Excuse me, but no, probably, well, assuming I'm still not too tired for it or whatever, I might try and do the Monday night soft this week. By the time I probably put this video up, that'll have been long gone by now, but try and do the soft. Because it's during a day off for me, so I can actually do it. So I might try that. Either drive very poorly and be at the back, or get murdered, or both. Other than that, I think RPR is their thing on Tuesday. Might do that. It's always a nice, fun one because it's a bit more relaxed. You know, you're just gonna turn up, have fun. Generally, everyone's pretty respectful. A couple of people can be a bit sporadic, but generally everyone's respectful and everything like that. So.
Right side, clear.
20 billion times better than 90% of official stuff these days. Oh man, into the dark nightness. Into the nightness. That's a word. Into the evening here at Spa. I mean Spa. Wow, Monza. Wow. Yeah, this just shows how out of it I am now after this race. I'm misquoting everything, but yeah, into the night. Or evening here at Monza, coming up on 6 o'clock local time. So right before the lights come on, which is kind of cool. End of a absolute shambles of a race. Very, very poor. One of the worst standard-wise I've had for a while. I mean, I've had some really bad standards for the last sort of 6 months or so. You know, it's very, the sort of quality of racing has very noticeably dropped quite heavily. But yeah, wow, this race has been particularly poor, man. It's just been really bad. I've never understood how that's possible at Monza. It's such a simple track that it makes no sense to me how standard can be so poor. But anyway, I guess because it's Monza, because it's such a simple track, people have more pace here. They get a bit too confident, yada yada yada, I suppose. But anyway, we will still salvage a result of some sort. Which, you know, as I say, considering things, we will take it. Considering I've been running around with a wounded car for much of the race, I will happily take that. As I say, keeping with Arturo and that, you know, without the incident, we may have been top 5 maybe, but that would have been the best we'd have got. So effectively, at best, we lost 2 spots, you know. So considering things, definitely could have been worse. So I've had worse, a lot worse lately. So we salvaged something out of it. So there you go. iLMS at Monza, P7 in the Ford in a pretty miserable race. But hey,
There's the flag. It's over.
welcome to sim racing.
Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Welcome to sim racing in 2019. It's yeah, it's not much to get excited about anymore. Anyway, so and also sorry for my cynicism this race, but I don't really have many positives there for sim racing anymore. So either way, hope you guys enjoyed the cynical Australian having a go and just raging at everybody in iLMS. Managed to enjoy it and get to the end, and well done. You deserve a medal or some kind of very big award. But until next time, it's bye for now.